Hi, my name is Kaiilama and I am a therapeutic breathwork educator. I got involved in this form of breath work or breathing about 10 years ago. I was invited to be a guinea pig for a friend who was doing a training with Judy Kravitz of the Transformational Breath Foundation. What I loved about my first experience with breathwork was that I, for the first time in my life, felt what real relaxation was and realized that I really didn't know how to relax. And all of my life, I had learned to just keep doing, going. And this constancy of not only mind activity, but body activity, where my adrenal glands were in the on position and my sympathetic nervous system was constantly being engaged. So that I thought I would have to always be fighting or running. And a lot of people live this way, constantly trying to negotiate that fear that's showing up, whether that be a thought or a belief. And this particular has brought me to a place of ease in my life. It's brought me to a place where I know that I have choice. I know that I can make a difference in each moment of my waking life, that I can be empowered within myself. And so I use this tool on a regular basis in my own life. And that's the other aspect of this work that I really enjoy, is that it's a walk your talk work. That for me, as a practitioner, I am also connecting my breath and doing breath sessions on a regular basis, being facilitated by other certified facilitators, and also using the breath as I'm going about in my daily life, whether it be nervousness about being on camera or nervousness or anxiety or a thought that's showing up about something that's going on in my life. So what the key elements of this breath, this form of breathing is that it's diaphragmatic. So that means that we are using our diaphragm, which is a muscle that is at the base of our rib cage, and it goes and wraps around to the back of our spine. We breathe to engage this diaphragmatic muscle. We must breathe into our bellies. That means we must inhale right down here in our root chakra. And if you're not breathing or inhaling down here, you are not engaging your diaphragmatic muscle, or very little engagement of your diaphragmatic muscle. This is our breathing muscle. It's meant to go on forever, and we don't need to be exhausting ourselves with our breathing. If we're only breathing up here in your upper body and your breath is very shallow, it's going to be a very tiring experience to breathe and a very tiring experience to live. So the first aspect is the breath is connected, it's diaphragmatic, and the exhale is relaxed. The exhale is relaxed. Why? Relaxing our exhale helps the body to learn to let go, relax. Focus on ease and peace and joy instead of contraction and unease. So bringing in those three aspects for every client that I work with is really important. Helping them to learn to breathe with their diaphragm, connecting the breath, that means closing the pause between the inhale and the exhale, and focusing on learning and teaching people how to relax their exhale. So I offer classes where people come together in a group and we learn this and do this together. And I also work with people individually, one-on-one. And I have several people who you will hear what their experience has been working with me doing individual work. And thank you. So when I begin working with people with this particular breath form, I allow them to just breathe the way they usually do. So just breathe the way you usually do it, Jessie, every day. Yeah. So we look first where the movement is in the body. So Jessie's got some really good movement. As you can see, she's been doing this work for quite a while. The beginning piece of this particular breath form is inhaling into our bellies, that place that we're all taught to hold in and tighten up. This breath is a place to relax that. And inhaling into our bellies. And this movement is not from our abdominals, it's actually from our inhale. And just need to open her mouth a little bit more. Good. So three aspects of this breath: an open mouth. We're connecting the breath, closing the pause between the inhale and the exhale. And we're engaging the diaphragmatic muscle, which is a muscle that's right here. It's a parachute-shaped muscle. And as Jessie is inhaling, it's expanding and pushing up. And as she's exhaling,